So as you know, I recently finished my van, and one night I was sitting here looking at all the Lord had blessed me with, and I was just thinking, God, it's too much. It's amazing. It's just I was just overwhelmed with how well and how beautifully the Lord had blessed me. I was thinking, God, who am I? You would bless me like this. And then it occurred to me. I'm driving around a mobile kitchen. And there's people all around me that don't know where their next meal is going to come from. And it just kind of clicked. God didn't just give me this mobile kitchen to benefit me. Yeah, He expects me to reap the benefits of it. But He gave me this so that I can reach others, so that I can help others. No, I don't have the money to feed everyone in the whole city. Of course not. But like the little boy on the beach that threw a starfish that was dying in the sun in the ocean. The man said, boy, there's thousands of these starfish out here dying. You can't save them all. You're not going to make a difference. And the little boy threw one starfish back in the ocean, and he said, well, I made a difference to that one. I think that's the attitude that we as believers should have. That don't get overwhelmed by thinking you got to feed everybody. You can't. But Jesus told us in Matthew 24, He said, cursed is that servant when his Lord comes, if he shall find him eating and drinking with the drunkards and beating his fellow servants. But He said, blessed is that servant who when his master comes, he shall find feeding his fellow servants in due time. Another place, Jesus was talking to the crowds, and He was talking about, He said, I was hungry and you fed me. And the people on the right were like, Lord, when were you hungry and we fed you? We don't remember. And He said, as much as you did to the least of these, you did unto me. And I want to encourage you. Maybe you don't have a camper van. Maybe, all you have is a car. But you could just go to the grocery store, buy a loaf of bread and some bologna, and make bologna sandwiches and bag them up in little sandwich baggies and pass them out. The Lord will show you. And you don't have to be part of some ginormous organization that expects you to be there every day. You don't have to make it a thing that every day, at a certain time, you have to do this. No. Just as the Lord leads, go and just make a difference in somebody's life that day. Just reach out. Show some kindness. Show some love. We're supposed to be people of love. Jesus said, by this shall you know them, that they have love one for another. Are you really loving those around you? Really loving those in need? I have a really close friend that was homeless for a while, and he told me what it was like, and it just broke my heart. I can't imagine what it'd be like not having any idea where your next meal is going to come from. and just constantly worrying about, am I going to starve to death? Is this the end for me? To have that just hanging over your head. I think it was in James where he talked about how some members of the church were telling the less fortunate, were, God bless you, and not giving them those things any, leaving them out cold and hungry to starve to death. And he said this ought not to be. God has called us to be salt and light in the world around us. And I just want to encourage you and show you that it's possible to do something. You don't have to be the next person that just conquers the city, Just do something to put a smile on somebody's life that's less fortunate. Just reach out. Whether if it's just when next time you're going through McDonald's, buy an extra cheeseburger and fries and just hand it to somebody that you can tell is in need. That's all I'm saying. Just wanted to show you how easy it is. It's not a difficult thing. You don't have to make it hard. I just go out in the morning sometimes when I get off work. I happen to get off work in the morning. I work in the inner city. I happen to know where the homeless people hang out, or what parks they hang out in, and I just pull up and go for a walk and ask people if they're hungry, and if I can tell they're homeless, and I just reach out with compassion, and that's what God is calling us to do, and that's all I'm saying here today. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. Frankly, I could care less what anybody thinks of me. Somebody might say, "Oh, he's just trying to show off." And Jesus said, "When you do charity work, don't do it to be seen of men." And they get all legalistic about it. I had somebody on one of my videos make an issue out of the fact that we stood and said a prayer over what we were about to do, and we were going to go street preach, and they made an issue. Well, you're not supposed to pray in public. Like, give me a break. And I'm just trying to make this video to just, if I could just prod you a little bit, just to encourage you, show you, man, it's real easy. And let me tell you, when you see the look on people's faces, it just really is amazing.
Nice of you, cook up breakfast.
Yeah, that's
You're welcome.
appreciate this.
And this because Jesus changed my heart.
Yep.
In 1990, in the parking lot of a bar, Jesus came in and changed my life.
Yep. Yep. Gotta have him in your life.
Yeah.
Huh? I'm just gonna grab a spoon. Okay.
And do you need a fork?
Yeah, I need a spoon. Yeah, a fork and a spoon.
Okay. Need any sauce or? Oh, I don't have any pepper, but
Yeah, I can use some salt.
orange juice here. You're welcome.
Alrighty, y'all. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a blessed day.
You too. Good enough? I got a cup with a lid. Would you rather have one with a lid? I can put all that away. You want to say those last 3 sauces? Might as well grab them. You have a blessed day. God bless you now.